Hello Taurus, welcome to your September 2026 General Tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me, Taurus. This is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Welcome, my name is Michelle. This is Gypsy Insights Tarot. If you are a regular viewer, thank you so much guys for your support. And if you're new, welcome, glad you found me. And I hope that you consider subscribing at some point. Alright. Taurus, let's take a look. I'm going to be starting with your energy here, Taurus. What is going on around you? What your goal is this month? What could be blocking you from that goal? Anything that you're going to achieve this month? Take a look at anything you should avoid, what you should embrace. We'll take a look and see what is the external influence that's helping or hindering at this time and the potential outcome. Okay, Taurus, let's see. I'm going to be looking at the overall energy for the month for my Taurians, the bulls out there. For Taurus, for the month of September 2026, what is the message here for Taurus? We do have cry for nature. Okay, so mourning something that seems lost. Let's get a clarifier. Okay. And deep knowing. Yeah. Okay, Taurus, let's talk about it. We'll see you here. The Seven of Cups. Yeah. Well, the Seven of Cups is all about what we imagine. For you, it's certainly something that is in your imagination, but sometimes we're imagining something for a reason. It's not that it's fantasy. Because with this card of deep knowing, there is a strong, deep inner sense that what you imagine could come to pass. Crying for nature means that it is something that could be a natural occurrence. But for some of you, it can be crying for actual nature. Sometimes these cards are very specific. So Taurus, let's continue on here. What is around you? We do have this Ten of Coins. Your goal, the High Priestess. There's that deep knowing. I want to talk a little bit more about this cry for nature. What I'm sensing around that is more of a feeling here of something that you're passionate about. It could be animals, it could be nature, trees, protecting the earth, protecting what's valuable. Yeah. Human wisdom. So Taurus, you have a strong connection with the earth, of course. That's your elemental energy, is earth. And part of your time on this planet is about helping get rid of toxic environments. You know, you excel in a natural environment. You excel when you're eating natural foods. You excel when you're doing something healthy with your body. Yeah, it kind of helps rid yourself of toxic energy. So some of you are really focusing on health and healing of self and others at this time. Healing toxic energy in your home, in your place of work, or in others. You do have a strong element of clearing karma this month. Okay. Now, what could be blocking you from this? The Ace of Wands. So for some of my Taurians here, it is about something that you're very passionate about. But sometimes you become so passionate about something that if you can't get it to work or if it doesn't manifest, you can become quite disillusioned. You can lose vitality, you can lose motivation, you can lose a sense of purpose even. What you're going to achieve here is the Chariot, so you're going to get over this. The Chariot is about triumph over adversity. So, yeah, what I'm sensing around you here, we've got avoiding the 9 of coins. Now, of course, in the avoidance position, we have to turn that in the reverse. What you need to embrace here, Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it's a natural occurrence. A deep sense of knowing when something has ended. Okay. Now, also, interestingly enough, I just got this message. You could find that someone around you, I don't feel it's you, Taurus, I feel it's someone around you. Someone who used to have a lot of get up and go enthusiasm has lost that. They've lost a bit of their spark. It could be because of over-medication. I just got that message. Won't be for all of you, of course. Or it could be that someone doesn't have... it has a lack of physical activity. Not because of they're lazy or anything like that. It could be because of a health issue. Won't be for all of you. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. It could be somebody who is left without purpose. I don't feel it's you, Taurus, but for a few of you, yes, it could be that you're feeling a little bit without purpose at the moment due to a loss of something or a deep understanding that something is lost to you. Strength, yes. There is a need here for courage and strength over adversity. Lean into the change. There is this deep understanding when there is an ending, but there is also, of course, after this ending, and after this ending has been accepted, there is a new chance, a new beginning. I feel that there's something here for you, Taurus, in terms of becoming active, being active again, being a warrior for change. Okay, let's see. And we also have this Page of Wands here, this Knave of Wands. Okay. Yeah, if this is you guys, I feel like the spark is there. It may be a little bit diminished, but the spark is there. I'm going to talk a lot more about it. Let's see. I'm going to get your spirit animal for the month for Taurus. This is just the bones. Let's flesh it out. The sea turtle of protection. Finding life's flow with that Wheel of Fortune. Being in harmony with the rhythm, and your path will unfold. That Page of Wands. Persevere and you will succeed. The Strength card. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. The 10 of Coins. Yeah. It feels like when something ends, Taurus, it can make us feel very unprotected. It can make us feel vulnerable. We feel like we don't have that layer of protection around us, a safe zone, a comfort zone. But when we're dealing with natural change and ending, the important thing to remember is that for you, Taurus, you still have that deep core of safety. It travels with you wherever you go. Yeah? It travels with you wherever you go. So you don't really need that. Whatever felt safe and felt like that cocoon of protection in the past, Taurus, now it feels like that's something that is no longer needed. When you think of the turtle carries its home on its back. It has that protective energy, that shield of protection that carries with it everywhere it goes. I'm also getting a sense with the sea turtle. They are a magnificent creature because they're one of those marine creatures that where they lay there, where they get hatched out of their eggs, where their mother laid the eggs on the beach, where they get hatched there. They find their way by some miracle into the water. They become healthy and strong adults, and they actually have this inner compass, this honing device, where they go back to the spot where they were hatched, where they were born, in essence. So there is an energy around that as well. I just got a message there that if there is somebody around you who has recently passed, Taurus, and again, this won't be for everyone, that person is at home again, is what I just got there from Spirit. So whatever that means to the person out there, please take that as comfort. They found their way home. They found their way home. This person has found their way home. Okay, let's continue on here. I'm going to get a card from actually this deck here. Taurus for September. We have Queen Mabe, giving yourself what you need. Yes, indeed. Giving yourself what you need here, Taurus. Now, that feels very Queen of Pentacles-like to me. The energy around that is one of tending to your own mental and emotional health. Queen Mabe is an ancient goddess, and she's a fairy queen of magic, wisdom, dreams, sleep, death, intuition, the moon, and divine feminine authority. So there's an energy around this of time to honor your needs. It feels like a soul purpose. Now, Taurus, you are connected to, as I said, to this earth energy. So by connecting to the earth, grounding yourself at this time after this ending, you'll find yourself feeling naturally drawn to creative pursuits at this time. Intuitively, I feel that you'll know the right path to continue on. Empathy for yourself, compassion for others is also a precious gift to have. I get that you have natural artistic or spiritual aptitude. Taurus, many of you have endured a lot of pain, loss. And as a result of this pain, this loss, it can feel quite unnerving, bewildering, painful, change. But here's the thing, you are safe, you're protected, you're secure. This person has found their way home if you have lost someone, and sending you a big virtual hug out there, guys, if that's you, because it's an incredibly painful energy that I'm feeling. If that's you, take time to care for yourself, your own needs at this time, physical, mental, spiritual. Yeah, relax. Now, you can't erase suffering from the past, no, but you can shield your personal energy from things that don't need to be dealt with at this time. I get more of an insular energy with that High Priestess. Shielding your personal energy, treating yourself with care. Call on the goddess, listen deeply with that High Priestess. You'll hear and know what you need to do next. Some of you could benefit from speaking to a counselor, a doctor, a therapist, or just get a massage or some sort of energy healing, or taking a a relaxing bath, taking a walk in a natural environment, spend some time outdoors, or even take a mini vacation or a break here. I think that for a lot of my Taurians, what you need to do is to clear boundaries so that you can spend some time on your caring for self. Yeah. If you have anyone around you that's making you feel drained, overwhelmed, these feelings are alerting you that you need to clear those people from your energy field at this time, revise those relationships, and rethink the way that you're spending your time this month. Yeah, it's all about getting your energy back. Some of you may need to focus more on spiritual matters at this time. You could find yourself drawn more to spirituality in whatever form that takes for you. And some of you could be expressing yourself through some sort of artistic medium. Whatever that is, it could be journaling, it could be writing your story, it could be writing this person's story, it could be any one of those things. Yeah. Make time every day for clearing your energy, shielding your energy. You may be very drawn not just to the tarot at the moment, but to crystals as well, and very earth energy. Something that gives you that boost of energy that makes you feel more alive. You know what you need. So follow that clear inner guidance about how to take care of your mental, emotional, and spiritual health here, Taurus. Yes. Tough energy, but the most important thing that you can learn at this time is that you are going to get your energy back, but you have to take the time to focus there. Focus on getting your energy back. So you may have to put up some walls, some boundaries to things or people that are just taking up too much of your time. Intuition. Okay. Not only do we have the sea turtle of protection here, but we've got this wily fox as well. Card number 16. It's unfortunate that sometimes we're at our lowest point or at our most hour of need. Sometimes we have to be really careful about the people that we surround ourselves with. Trust your instincts. If you're finding that a situation or person just feels off to you, that's your body telling you to be mindful. Some of you may have to sidestep around someone. Yes. Your intuition could be telling you a number of things at this time, both good and bad, but I would trust that. Yes. Know that within you is all you need with this Chariot card to overcome any obstacle, to overcome any challenge. And, life throws us some challenges, and certainly it can drain you. But I feel that with this fox energy, you have the stealth, the wisdom, and the strength with that strength card to, I get sidestep around something that could be an obstacle. I feel like there's an avoidance. I feel like whatever obstacle could be being placed in your way here, you're going to avoid it. In some sort of creative way. You may have some sort of interesting way of dealing with or coping with a life challenge. Go with it. Yeah, it may be quite unusual. I just got that Cyndi Lauper album in my mind. She's So Unusual, and I haven't listened to that album since the 80s, guys. She's so unusual. Yeah. I think you have unique ways of dealing with things, and they're not wrong. They may just be very different to what other people might. You may have people around you saying, "Oh, Taurus, do this, do that. You can do this." Well, I think you know what is best for you. Yeah. I think that whatever adversity or limitation that you experience, if you trust your intuition, if you go with your gut, you can overcome it. The only red flag I see here is needing to be aware of people and situations around you, especially if they're trying to, I don't know, come at you with a lot of, "Oh, do this, do that." Whatever this ending is, it may open up a lot of opportunity for you, Taurus, with this Seven of Cups. And you can become overwhelmed if everyone's having their say about what you should do, but deep down you know what to do. So you may just need to kind of put up a barrier and say, "You know what, no, I know what I'm doing here," and trust yourself. Approach any challenge with creative thinking and ingenuity. Use that sixth sense to find any alternative solution to problems, and be swift in any action you decide to take. Again, I get aversion. You may be averting. Especially if someone around you is saying that they have the solution, or they have what you need. I think that you know that you have all that you need to overcome any obstacle or challenge right now. You have more than one option in front of you, certainly, but I think you know intuitively which one is the right one for you. It's the one that's aligned with this Wheel of Fortune. Let's see, any other messages here? I'm going to get one from... let's get one from this deck. For Taurus, please. Messages for Taurus for September. The purpose of spiritual evolution is to remove the blockages that cause you fear. Absolutely. Would you like to go beyond yourself? Would you like to feel no edges? The highest state you have ever experienced is simply the result of how open you were. If you don't close, it can be like that all the time. Oh, wow. Taurus, beautiful energy. Let's see, get one card from this deck. Messages for Taurus for September. Discovering the truth. Yeah, doing something that is true for you. You could be leaving some people behind, of course. They could have, you could be doing something here on your own that perhaps you'd feared to do in the past. Yeah. Avoid the fear of loneliness, because it's really interesting, because people will assume that just because you're on your own that you're lonely, but the reality is you actually meet more people when you're alone than when you're with in a couple or a group, because it's very hard for outsiders to penetrate a couple or to penetrate a group. But when you're on, it's easier to strike up conversations. So you could be, some of you could be exploring new options, new people, and ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. Yeah, it's it's every day of life is a challenge, is it not? Rarely is it easy going, and Taurus, you know that. But you know what once felt safe and secure to you, you're deciding to explore with that Knave of Wands, something that feels like finding yourself. Where you find yourself is in a place of exploration, overcoming the challenge of what has kept you fearful, in a fearful mindset. You know, if you have to replay these these cards. I'm going to read them again in case you don't want to go back. The purpose of spiritual evolution is to remove the blockages that cause you fear. There's courage here. Would you like to go beyond yourself? Would you like to feel no edges? I think that's what you want to feel, Taurus. No limitations. The highest state you've ever experienced is simply the result of how open you were. So if you don't close, it can be like that all the time. Taurus. Nurture and protection, and here we have that inner knowing again. Let's talk about protection, because I feel that this is the main thing, that in the past protection felt a certain way to you, but it was very limiting. Whereas if you understand that protection is something that you carry deep within yourself, and it isn't provided by a person, place or thing, other than what is in your core belief about how you believe about your place in the world, how you feel about your ability to provide that protection for yourself is what Spirit is saying. Protection. Well, the feeling around that one is, of course, with this nurture and inner knowing, something that's very high vibrational. This is a journey that's going to lift your vibration. And if you see this as something that is a path of growth for you, something that you're going to experience new levels of life, it's going to transform your energy. Past pain, limiting views of yourself are all going to be released here. And that can be very challenging. You know, I'm seeing these two cards, this protection and nurture energy, as in terms of you have everything that you need to nurture and protect your inner child here. In the past, you may have experienced more of a need to be around family or have family protection. A lot of you Taurians did grow up with perhaps a nurturing mother or father, both, hopefully. And that felt very protective. But it may have also felt quite restrictive because it didn't allow you to explore yourself, didn't allow you to get out from perhaps a limiting view of what your life could be. A lot of you went down the road of being a certain way because that's how you were brought up. But deep down you may have felt like there was something more or something else that you wanted to explore about yourself, and Taurus, I feel that that's what you're nurturing now. But you don't need that protection. Like you're mature, you're grown. You don't need that level of protection anymore. Now that the protection layer is off, you're out there and you're ready to explore, to enhance. So visualize negative energy, memories, or stuck energy being released from your spirit, mind, and body. Yeah. If you see the path as open to you and not closed, visualize that Seven of Cups, how your life could be. You are assured that you will continue to grow, that you'll continue to evolve. And Ganesha here is really protecting your energy so that you achieve the best possible result. Yeah. Interesting energy, guys. A lot of deep energy, especially with this nurture card. Nurture yourself at this time, because whenever we go through deep transformational energy, it can feel very draining. It can feel that way. So I think for a lot of you Taurians, you're really focusing on self right now and just needing to keep that energy for yourself, because otherwise it feels like it could become overwhelming. So maintain a compassionate, nurturing, realistic, down-to-earth attitude, especially when it comes to collaborating with others and your present conditions. Yeah, it's a time of slowing down, biding your time, focusing on keeping your resources. Just deal with issues as they come up. A way through a challenge it can be easy, because I feel like it's something that doesn't have to be made difficult. I think that if you take the easy road right now, it's probably the best road, even if it is deciding not to make a choice at this present time and just gather your resources, gather your strength. You wouldn't go out to battle the world without an army, right? You wouldn't do it alone. So Spirit is saying, gathering up your resources, gathering up what you need in terms of emotional strength, wisdom, money, compassion for self, physical vitality, gathering all of that before you make the action. Yeah. Be careful of giving too much, promising too much without regard for yourself. If you have been feeling exhausted or prone to illness, you may want to withdraw your energy there. Certainly don't seek empowerment by doing for others. Certainly in terms of needing validation. Some of you may have done that in the past, Taurus. You may have done a lot for others, and you've drawn a certain amount of your own sense of self by doing that. It could have started with a mother or mother figure. This feels like bringing back your energy to focus on yourself rather than focusing on external validation or receiving external validation from others at this time. Yeah? Empower yourself by nurturing yourself. Then from that healthy place, then you can help others. Yeah. Taurus, it looks like your life is moving in a direction which is more aligned with your soul. The Earth Mother is what I just got there from Spirit. The protection of the Earth, the protection of the Earth Mother. You're one of Earth's children. You're one that is protected on very much by grounding yourself and centering yourself, feeling that deep connection with Earth, with place. For some of you, you have a deep connection with a place. Remember that energy that I got of returning, that sea turtle returning home? It could be that. And it could be the fact here, Taurus, that you're discovering the truth about something that you feel is where you need to go, or where you need to be, or where you need to return to for some of my Taurians. And it can be a tough road to get there. But you visualizing yourself there, you'll find the ability to overcome any obstacles. So if some of you have found a place where you feel you can really be at home, and it's like the Earth wants you to find protection there. It could be a place which is very protected, from the elements or protected from what's going on in the world. It could be any one of those things. Some of you will feel very drawn to living somewhere where there's more natural resources or more of a natural environment. You could be wanting to move away from a city or somewhere which doesn't feel like you're connected to anymore here, Taurus. Wow, lots of different messages there that I'm getting. Now let's get one more card for you. Let's get one from this deck. Oh, Taurus. As I drop the cards. All right, let's see. The Angel of Release. Yeah. The energy around that, well, when you look at all of these balloons that this lady is holding on to, it says life, love, believe, dream, and the one that she's still holding on to but needs to release, it says stress on it. So yeah, needing to release anything that is creating stress in your life at this time. Now is the time so that healing can take place. Yes, surrendering and releasing any worries and concerns to the Angel of Release. Not worrying about issues that you can't control, especially if there's something here that you have a deep knowing that is going to end, but you are fearing that or stressing about it. If it's something with that Wheel of Fortune that you can't control, you do have to let that go. Yeah. The angel here is also with that High Priestess guiding you in the right direction. So letting go of any concerns or worries, guiding, assisting you to see your life from a different perspective. You could have become so worried about a certain situation that you can't see the way clear. But this angel wants you to tap into that inner compass there to guide you past your current obstacles. Only worry about what you can change as a person and take the focus off the things that cannot be altered. Now, of course, we're all tested. Our strength is tested, but you have resilience here. And whatever challenge you're going through right now will teach you just how strong, just how resilient you truly are. So instead of being angry or frustrated about an experience, it's a time of acceptance. Yeah, for some of you, you're moving past the stage of anger in the grief process. Doesn't even mean that you've lost something physically. It could be the end of a relationship, the end of a job. But where there is acceptance of something, you can move past that frustrating, angry feeling that we all get when something that we wanted to continue is lost to us. Yeah. Spirit is moving you in the path of seeing yourself as free, recognizing that whatever is being released from you right now also alleviates a great time of stress. So whatever this was that is being lost, it brought strength. It brought stress, but it also brought strength. This very frustrating, stressful period, but it's over now, and change is upon you. And with that change comes a release of stress. It's like you've got one more thing to get through here, Taurus. Keep going forward. Trust your instincts to know that you're heading in the right direction. And in this next phase, although you're fearing that you will not be protected, you will be protected. The edges, test your boundaries, test your strength, test just how far you can could go here without those fears, without those limitations that you felt holding you back. I'm going to leave it there for you and wish you all the very best. If you would like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. You can also email me at gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, support, your comments. Please do keep them coming. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I'd love to have you guys. Taurus, I wish you all the very best with this. Yeah, know that you're not alone as well. That's very important. No matter what your sign is, here many of us on this earth are struggling at this time. And Taurus, if you see yourself as someone who has a unique ability to overcome many challenges that other people cannot, that you have this unique strength, then I think that you can see yourself as empowered. I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. Thank you so much, Taurus.